Hey everyone, Tabitha Roach here, director with Usborne Books and More. I am going to introduce you to Cinchshare, which is an amazing company that does auto posting to our Facebook events and our Facebook trainings. This is a fantastic tool for Facebook parties that I highly recommend. If you are very tech savvy, then this is going to be a breeze for you. And good news, if you are not tech savvy, you are going to easily be able to use this as well. I am not tech savvy, and I found this to be incredibly user friendly. And after just 1 week of using it, practicing with it, I really feel like I have a complete handle on it. There are some things in there, some additional tools in here that I'm not familiar with that I haven't used yet. I'm just going to introduce you to the features that you will use in posting to your Facebook parties. And I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. So just Google Cinchshare, and you will see this, and you can see that you can do a free trial. And after that, you're going to want it. And it is $10 a month and $100 for a year. So if you are able to purchase a full year, you do get basically 2 months for free. But if you can only do it 1 month at a time, no problem. It's just $10 a month. So once you purchase that, you'll just log in. It connects you through Facebook because it is obviously a partner with Facebook, because it is going to auto post to your events, whatever you schedule. Okay, so this is this is kind of like the home screen of it, and it is where you schedule your posts. And we're going to come back to this. First, I want to take you down to this bottom link, the question mark, because they really have set this up in a great way that is so user-friendly and so helpful. Again, even if you are not tech savvy, it just walks you through each and every little task or tool that this program is able to do. And it walks you through it and teaches you it in very, very short video tutorials and written explanations. So I highly recommend jumping in here and going through each one if you need more information about any of these steps that I'm about to show you. Okay, so the next one up, this checkbox, is your post history. We will come back to that. This is my text clips. That is a tool in here that I have not used at all. You don't need to use it for your Facebook parties. But basically, I'm pretty sure that it's if you are kind of writing the same set of words or sentence or a couple sentences over and over again in some postings, you can set up a text clip for that, and just it automatically pastes it in when you select that text clip. But again, I haven't used it yet. I don't see a need for it with Facebook parties at all. And then the circle here is your networks, and that's actually where you're going to want to start out, because you need to tell it which events you want to maybe post to, which events, which groups, whatever. So you'll see all of your groups listed here, and you can select which ones you want as a possible group that you might be posting to. Or most likely, you're going to want it solely for your Facebook parties. You would just click on your name and scroll down, and it lists all the events that you have scheduled. So see these hearts? If they are highlighted, then that means that if they're highlighted dark, then that means you are selecting it as an event to show up that you can choose to post to. So I'm going to highlight the practice party, and all my other parties are already highlighted. You need to go up here then and click on the Refresh Networks icon and let that grab those networks, or I'm sorry, let it grab those events, so that when you go back to schedule a post, it will appear in your groups. And when you click on your name, it will appear as an event that you have listed here. Okay? So we were just in My Networks. That's just where you need to grab any events to have show up here or any groups that you want to show up here. Just remember to refresh when you're in that network state or step. Okay, so schedule your post. This is the area that you create your post. This is the area that you schedule the post. And then this is where your posting lineup will appear. Now, first thing is I want to create my post. So I'm going to create a pre-party post. Welcome to the book party. Are you in Usborne? Sorry for my slow computer at the moment. It's getting tired. Newbie or junkie, our favorite question. Okay, and I want to grab a photo. Oops, let me show you that. So you want to post a photo with it, obviously. So you would just click on Browse, and it lets you pull up any photo from your computer. So I'm going to go with Illustrated Stories. Surprise, surprise. It's my favorite. Okay, so I want that to show up in my party, which is happening on Tuesday. And it is my practice party that I've set up just for this. Now, the thing is, my party on Tuesday is it's an 8 o'clock p.m. East Coast party. And I am on the West Coast. So I need to schedule it for what time, my time, I want it to show up. Well, I want it to show up tomorrow because the party's on Thursday. So I want it to show up on Wednesday at 10 a.m. party time. So that is 7 a.m. my time because I'm 3 hours behind. So I've selected the box next to the practice party. Oh, look at there. All of these groups are checked, and it would appear in those groups if I would keep those checked. So make sure you uncheck those boxes. Okay, so I have it scheduled for 7 a.m. I'm going to click Schedule Post, and now it appears in my lineup. Oh, so here you can see down here in the bottom left-hand corner, it shows you where this posting is scheduled to show up, and I see I have an error. I have it scheduled to show up on my Facebook wall. So I need to click on this drop-down arrow, and I need to edit it. It takes it out of the lineup and pulls it back into the creation area. And I need to uncheck the box beside my name because I don't want that to show up on my Facebook wall. Okay, now it's correct. Schedule it, and it should appear correctly. Awesome. So now I want to schedule another pre-party post to do, I want to show a reading tips video. So I'm going to grab this link to that video, and I'm going to create a post. So this is where you want to put any links to a video or anything. But once you put it in there, you then have to link it by clicking on the little link chain. And you will see it appear down there successfully. And type whatever message you want to. Enjoy these reading tips. Okay. So I want that to post at 4 o'clock party time tomorrow. So I'm going to choose, it needs to show up at 1 o'clock. Now make sure you don't do AM, make sure you do PM. 1 o'clock my time is 4 o'clock party time. And it's already checked to go into the practice party. So I'm going to get that scheduled. Awesome. Okay, great. So now I want to schedule my actual live Facebook party posts. Now you can create them here just like that, either uploading a photo or entering a video link right here and linking that. But once you have created posts and used them, you can go to my post history, which is awesome. And this lists all the different posts that you've done. Now, there are many there, and you can go through and delete them. But you can also filter by pulling up either a category or an actual event that you did. So I'm going to pull up my last Facebook party, and there are all of my Facebook party posts and some of the pre-party posts. So I'm going to go to the first one, and you see the little refresh image that says repost. And I just need to click on it, and it duplicated it and copied it into the create area. And I just need to edit the name of the host. Practice and I are excited. And I need to schedule it for the party time, which is Thursday the 20th at 8 p.m. party time, but it's 5 p.m. my time. Not a.m. Make sure you do p.m. Uh-oh, look at that. It has all of these groups and my Facebook wall checked. Remember to grab your events are under your name. So I want to choose practice party at 5 o'clock my time on the 20th. Awesome. I'm going to get that scheduled. Would you like to return to the history page? Absolutely, I would. Takes me right back where I was. And I'm going to go grab the second post. And it's going to duplicate it. I don't need to change anything there, except I need to schedule it. So I'm going to schedule it for 5:05. Make sure you do PM. And it's automatically checked on the past party. So I need to uncheck that box and check the box of the correct event and get that scheduled. Okay, one more I want to show you. I'm going to schedule the next post. Okay, so here you can see I had, the original video and everything uploaded successfully. Well, I also wanted it to include another short video on activity books, just a few minutes long. So I put it in the body of the post. And you'll be happy to know that when you do add any additional video links within the body, they do appear highlighted blue. So the guest can just click on it and it will pull up that video. It'll take them to that video. So you can put a link within the body of the text. So let me get that scheduled real quick here for 5:07 my time, which is 8:07 party time. Remember, you got to choose the correct event and get that scheduled. Okay, and you just keep doing that. Now, let's say I also have a West Coast party on the 20th for 8:30 p.m. So yes, I could go back to all of the history posts, or I can just go right over here to my lineup, and that drop down little arrow, I can select copy post. It keeps this scheduled post intact, and it just copies the content over here for me to schedule again. I'm going to schedule it for the 20th at 8 p.m. And, well, I don't have another practice party listed here, but we're just going to pretend like that's the practice party and get that scheduled. And I can go through and copy each of these to quickly schedule several parties at a time. Super easy. Also, I always like to have them appear by scheduled date because it shows me the order that they are scheduled to have happen, so that I know that I did it correctly. You want to double and triple check this for sure. And then once you schedule any posts, they're going to appear in your post history, and you'll be able to pull them up at any time or go to your past event and pull them up that way. And you can delete these and clean this up as well. But that's it. Super easy, incredibly helpful, very user-friendly. I highly recommend it. You're going to love it. Definitely give it a chance. Practice with it. And any questions that you have, just post them on your team's